Before the pyramids, before the pharaohs, before mummies and golden tombs, there was a land of hunters, fishermen, and wandering tribes. Long before the Great Pyramid rose over the desert, ancient Egypt was already thousands of years old. This is the story of Egypt, before the pyramids. The Sahara is the largest hot desert on Earth, but 10,000 years ago, it wasn't. After the last ice age ended, North Africa became wet and green. Grasslands stretched for miles, rivers flowed, lakes covered areas that are now dry sand. Animals like elephants, giraffes, and even hippos lived in places that are now completely barren. Humans followed the water. Small groups of hunter-gatherers settled near lakes and rivers. They hunted wild cattle and gathered plants. But slowly, the climate began to change. The rain stopped, the Sahara began drying, and people were forced towards one place that never dried, the Nile.
By 3200 BCE, Egypt was divided into two major regions, Upper Egypt in the south and Lower Egypt in the north. Each had its own ruler, each had its own crown. But one leader would change everything. A ruler from Upper Egypt, often identified as Narmer, began conquering rival territories. The famous Narmer palette, an ancient carved stone slab, shows a king wearing both crowns. This symbolized something revolutionary, the unification of Egypt. For the first time in history, Upper and Lower Egypt became one kingdom. This was the birth of dynastic Egypt, and it happened before the pyramids. After unification, Egypt became one of the world's first great civilizations. A capital city was established, government became centralized, writing developed into hieroglyphics, taxation began, large construction projects started, but not pyramids yet. Instead, early kings were buried in mastabas, flat-roofed rectangular tombs made of mud brick. These were the ancestors of the pyramids. Religion also became more organized. Gods associated with the sun, the Nile, and death grew in importance. The pharaoh was no longer just a king. He was seen as divine. Egypt had transformed from scattered tribes in a green Sahara to one of the most powerful civilizations on Earth. When people think of ancient Egypt, they think of pyramids. But the pyramids were not the beginning. They were the result. Thousands of years of climate change, migration, farming, war, religion. This was Egypt, before the pyramids, before the monuments, before the legends. And it all began.
If you enjoyed this journey through history, hit that like button to show some love, share it with friends who love epic stories, and subscribe for more deep dives into the most fascinating moments in world history. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an episode.